In chapter 8, you write about freeing what was once frozen. And another one of my favorite episodes that I did last year was with Elise Ellerman. You talk in the book about doing somatic experiences.
Oh,
And,
Elisa Hallerman. Yeah.
oh,
Hmm.
Hallerman, yes. And I was wondering if you could talk about these experiences and how they've helped you and how they can help someone else.
Yeah, Elisa was a really great friend of mine, particularly at the time that I was struggling with the memory. In fact, the dream that I had where I remembered that trauma, I had that in Elisa's house. I was sleeping in her home that night where I had that dream. And that's no accident because she was a really important character in my journey of character friend in the story and the journey of my recovery. And her experience, very in depth experience with somatic experiencing therapy, really supported me. Because what happens when Peter Levine, the founder of SE, says that when you're traumatized, it is the inability to be present. Trauma is the inability to be present. And so it was really clear to me when I remembered the trauma that, oh, wow, Gabby, all of this stuff that you've been doing to Ron, all the ways that you've been controlling and pushing and working and even using drugs and alcohol when I was younger, were all ways of avoiding being present with the feeling that I was not safe enough to feel. But those truncated experiences of trauma, when you have not processed them, still remain in your body. Your body knows, your gut knows, your your energy knows, your jaw knows, your leg tension knows. All of these, the anxiety that's present is a reflection of knowing that there's something happening inside that is not resolved. And so, from an SE perspective, you go to the body first. You don't get into the head, you get into the somatic experience. And through focusing your attention on the body and giving breath to the body, giving compassion to the body, connection to the body can be the leader and the body can reveal what and where in the body that trauma needs to be processed and moved through, moved through all the way to the end. Because what happens when you live with unresolved, unhealed trauma is that you're walking around all the time with the truncated experience of that fight flight response not being moved through all the way to the end. So you've gone into that response of fight, flight, or freeze, but you haven't moved it through. It gets stuck. And so in that stuckness, you might have panic attacks. In that stuckness, you might be frozen, like almost disembodied from the neck down, which is how I lived for so many years. So many, not in my body. Now, I mean, like I can feel my body. I can move my body. I can use my body. For many years, it was just neck down, completely frozen. And it will also affect you. And like almost for me, I would describe it like it felt like a live wire of energy just constantly moving through me like anxiety. So when you start to direct your attention towards the somatic experience and use that kind of healing, that SE work, you can really start to experience healing without having to remember things, without having to talk about things, but just to let the body heal you. In Happy Days, I share a lot of somatic experiencing practices that you can actually do on your own for creating a sense of safety inside. And they're also inside the Gabby coaching app. All of it's right there.